Good morning to you, everybody. Over here at the Carter James. Easy to see what we're doing today. We're moving hay. It's also Labor Day, so happy Labor Day to you, wherever you're at. September has creeped up on us here, and it is time to start prepping for winter. It's going to be upon us. Here in Kansas, still in a horrible drought. Typically, we get about 40 inches of rain, and our rain gauge of the day showed a total of 16 inches for the year. So we are in drought conditions. So we had our hay delivered to the ranch, and what I'm doing today, and I've been doing for the last couple days, just about 45 minutes a day, is starting to move the hay around the ranch where we will unroll it. We'll position 30 or 40 bales in different pastures so that the bales are already there when we go to unroll it once we start feeding hay. Last year we fed hay starting at the end of December and basically did it through March and maybe a little into April. I can't remember exactly when we stopped, but this year, because of the drought conditions, I'm starting to think that we may have to start feeding earlier than that. So initially we did buy more than I thought we would need, but I'm really thinking that now we're going to end up needing all of it. So hot today, 98 degrees today, I believe 99 tomorrow. And then they're calling for the weather to start cooling down. So hopefully this is the last of the summertime heat. And next week they're calling, we have a good chance of rain for a number of days. It's been weeks since we've had rain, and we've just really struggled to get good regrowth on the grass. So still continue to move the herd around. Here at the ranch we've only got the South Pole herd, which is 23 head, and that includes 3 calves. So trying to manage what we can. Given the drought conditions, the hay fields are not producing near what they have in the past. I've talked to so many hay guys, and they're saying they're getting about half the bales. Input costs are still high, so you can imagine the cost of hay is brutal. This is one of these projects that you have to do tractor work, moving hay around. I personally don't enjoy being in the tractor a whole lot. I know there's some guys that love it. I don't, but we need to move it around. I also don't want the bales sitting here and destroying all this ground. So, some guys have a philosophy of keeping all their hay in one spot, and that's kind of the sacrifice area. I just like moving it around so that it's in the different pastures. So that's what we're doing today. So we'll check on the herd here in a little bit. So come along for the ride. Done with the tractor work for the day. So back over here at the home place, just checking on the waters, filling them up. Checking on the herd over here. I think we got some trash that blew into the pasture we need to pick up. But we just had a calf born a week ago. Let me see if I can find her. It's a little heifer calf. Oh, there she is. She's laying actually right next to her mama. 1845. Both of them laying right there. So she's snoozing. Hey, girl. Yep, so she's our newest one, and then right here is 408L along with her mama. 408 came in May. So we got 3 more heifers that are going to be due here in the next month, so kind of on heifer watch. But the herd's doing well. Hot day today. It kind of shaded up. Just moved them into this area. You can see we've got a little green, but man, it is just really dry. It's really rough. So we keep just trying to move them, and hoping we get some rain here soon. But they're all doing well. Diablo, let's see, he was just right here. He must have laid down. Now I can't find him. But he's doing well. I haven't seen anyone cycle here lately, so I'm wondering if he's got everyone bred here. I'm hoping that's the case. And we should be expecting, we're expecting 4 more calves this fall, and then a good number of them next spring. So, but everyone's been healthy. It's been a great summer. Tried a new mineral this year. Souther Feeds has a mineral with garlic in it. It hasn't been a wet year, so I think that's one reason why we haven't had many eye issues. That's a contributing factor, I think, because it's been so dry. But we got a high garlic mineral, and so far we've had no eye issues this year. They say that's supposed to help with keeping flies out of the eyes with pink eye. I think also, like I said, it just being such a dry year, that's really helped keeping the eye flies down. We do have horn flies in the backs, but not the eye flies. That's what I really hate, seeing when there's lots of flies around their eyes, but they're doing well. Looking out in the pasture, it's a constant battle with tree shoots, especially when I'm trying not to use too much chemical. But there's a lot that goes into all this. But the herd's doing well here. We'll catch up with the South Pole herd here in a bit. All right, checking on the South Poles over here. Oh, I started with that one. Here we are in the afternoon, about a little after 4 o'clock. About 100 degrees today. Got about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind from the south, which is really making it hot. But you know, like I've talked about, we're dry. I mean, the grass is green, but it's starting to get a little crunchy over here at the ranch. You know, we do have a lot of this ragweed that's growing up, so I need to do a better job of getting this clipped a little earlier in the season. But you know, the South Poles are all doing real well. They're not thin. Or this one, when she first came to me last year, this was an open cow that we had bought. She was real gaunt, but she's looking pretty good. She's faring pretty well. So, and here's Comanche, our South Pole bull. I always watch the bulls, but Comanche's, never turn your back on a bull, but he's always been real friendly. I guess by friendly I mean not aggressive. So, you know, we can walk up and he'll smell my hand. Not that I'm wanting to be best buddies with him and pet him all the time, but I don't mind him. Yeah, I like it that he's calm. So, and then here's all the ladies. They're all doing pretty well. They're just laying low. So I literally gave them a huge area, gave them this whole pasture, and then I actually did give them access across the dam to the other side, but they haven't ventured over there. We used to have a hot wire up. There's a little tributary that comes in from under the road. We had a hot wire up, but they can get back there and then cross over into the pasture over there, but they haven't yet, so they've just been content to graze this hill. But tomorrow I might force them to head across there. So all the cows are nice and fat. I wanted to show you Pepe here. Pepe is the steer that he'll just be an ornamental steer. He's half South Pole, half Longhorn. So he's actually starting to get some nubs. So he's just Comanche's buddy. He'll go everywhere Comanche goes. So he's a beautiful animal. The markings on the white on his underside, and he's got the skunk stripe. Then on his behind, he's got a cool little Longhorn speckle. So he's just kind of an ornamental thing for us. But just want to give you a quick show of the South Poles. They're doing well in the drought and in the heat. So just checking their waters here this afternoon. They do have access to the pond, but I do like to give them fresh water. We've had great fortune this summer with, I mentioned earlier on the pink eye, and haven't had any sickness. Hope that keeps up, but giving them fresh water really helps. Plus I like that, just the fact that we raise some of these animals for beef. The steers we raise for beef, so I love what's going into them. They're nice and healthy. Here's mama and daughter over here. They've got the similar face. There you go. Mom and daughter looking at the camera. So that's a quick update. Here we are, late in the summertime, a little breezy. So got a couple of little calves. They're growing big. Well, that'll be it for this video, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. If you watched it all the way through, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.